MotoGP qualifying for the French Grand Prix saw last year's race winner Movistar Yamaha's Jorge Lorenzo set a new lap record at Le Mans as he recorded his first Premier Class pole position at the iconic circuit with a 1:31.975, breaking Marc Marquez's 2014 pole record in the process. It was the reigning MotoGP champion's first pole since Qatar, 37th in the Premier Class, and means he now holds the record of most career Grand Prix pole positions with 63, one more than his teammate Valentino Rossi. Incredibly, almost half a second separated Lorenzo from the man who will start from second. Last year's pole man, Repsol Honda's Marc Marquez. The Spaniard had no answer to Lorenzo's pace, but still secured his 16th consecutive front row start as he looks to extend his 17-point lead in the standings over Lorenzo come Sunday. Just a further 0.05 of a second back and completing the front row was Ducati team's Andrea Iannone as he made it 3 different manufacturers on the front row. The Italian looked like he could challenge for pole after setting his time early on, but a crash on his outlap for his second run effectively ended his challenge, making him settle for third in his first front row start since Phillip Island last year. Heading up the fourth row as a leading independent rider is Pol Espargaro on the Monster Yamaha Tech 3 M1. The Spaniard missed out on his career second front row start and first since the Mans in 2014 by just 0.033 seconds. And it was Espargaro who leads the independent rider standings, best qualifying since Aragon last year. Andrea Dovizioso made it 2 factory Ducatis in the top 5 as he starts from the middle of the second row and 5th. The Italian, who has 8 podiums to a name in Le Mans across all classes, maintaining his 100% second row start record in 2016, although it's the first time in 6 years he's missed out on a front row start at Le Mans. Completing the second row in an amazing turnaround in fortunes was Monster Yamaha Tech 3's Bradley Smith, making it 3 Yamaha M1s in the top 6 as he matched his qualifying performance from Le Mans last year. It was the first time the Brit has qualified inside the top 10 this season, although he was 8/8 off the pace of Lorenzo, and that man there, Valentino Rossi, recorded his worst qualifying performance of the season. The winner last time out in Jerez on the second factory M1 will have to start from the third row for the first time this year as he finished just 0.09 of a second behind Smith. Dani Pedrosa unfortunately had this crash at turn 4 early on in the session, and Danilo Petrucci also went down at turn 8, but luckily both riders were unhurt. So let's take a look at the grid for Sunday's race. Maverick Vinales and Cal Crutchlow complete the third row with Rossi, with the top 9 separated by less than a second. The 2 men who made it through from Q1, Danilo Petrucci and Aleix Espargaro, find themselves on the 4th row with Dani Pedrosa sandwiched between them after his crash, while Scott Redding can only manage to qualify in 14th, with Irishman Eugene Laverty in 16th and Jack Miller in 18th, while local hero Loris Baz had a terrible day and will have to start from the back of the grid. The 28-lap MotoGP race is due to start at 2 p.m. local time on Sunday, with warm-up at 9:10 in the morning, and you can watch all of the action live on MotoGP.com.